I'm at 4518 Brittle Ridge Road, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, 20772. It's a beautiful home. It's got 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, almost 6,000 square feet, and it's on a little over a quarter of an acre of land. This is a great community. Let me just do a quick tour here. Brick home, love that. Landscaping is well done here. Steps, the whole thing looks great. It's also got a wraparound porch, which is really desirable if you're entertaining. This is a holly tree. Ouch! Ouch, ouch. Sharp edges. All right, let's take a look at the wraparound porch. Very nice. Let's walk around the side here. It's one of the few homes on this block that actually has a rear deck, which is a Trex Deck, 2-zone. By the way, Carrier, top grade for HVACs. Home is only 10 years old. You've got cement pad back here, walkout. And the basement here is interesting in a positive way, in that it's fully completed, but it's a full walkout. You're not down in the ground. Because this was built on a hill, you have a lot of sunlight that goes in there. Then here's the deck. You've got another place to store things. Let's go ahead and walk up on the deck. All right, Trex steps on the deck. Very nice. And behind you is a preserve of trees. It can never be built on. So unlike a lot of the neighbors, you're not going to have anyone behind you. Back deck's in great shape. It's a very large deck. Lights here. He did a lot of extensive renovations, improvements to this property. Okay, we're going to go down the steps. Hey, one thing I discovered here. It's easier to go down than it is up. Maybe that's a life lesson too, I don't know. All right, let's go on the side here. I like that canopy of trees back there. You have privacy. And if you look at the homes next to it, they don't have decks. There's one ways down there that has a deck, but this is unusual. It's a very nice deck. It's a good addition to this home. So walking around the rest, the sides here, the bottom part is cement. Very quiet neighborhood. Got the sunshade here. And now we're back out in front again. Nice size 2-door garage. Let's pan up here. Next video will be inside. I am just now walking to the front door. Look at this leaded glass. Very impressive. All right, let's go inside. So you got a very impressive staircase. And the wood here is solid hardwood. All right, we can go left or right. Since I'm left-handed, we're going to go left. Nice detail here, chair railing, a lot of things you don't see in homes. This level, the main level, is 2,000 square feet approximately. So is the upstairs and so is the downstairs. That's where we get to 6,000. Right now this is currently not being used for anything, but this could be almost anything you want. It's a large room. Here's a dining room. Look at the detail up there. Also, you've got a bump out here, which is unusual. When builders build, and this home is 10 years old, that's extra money. So they opted for a lot of special features. Let's go into the kitchen. If you'd like to cook, this is a gourmet kitchen. You can always tell that because you got gas stove with 5 burners. When you get to 5, that's gourmet. You've got very nice granite countertops. This island is huge, and it's got a lot of storage space. I'm not going to open the drawers. Very nice. And you've got solid wood, dark colored. I'm not going to open that up, that's not right. Just very nice. Double sink. And you've got a, what do you call that? Hood. The appliances are all stainless steel, double oven. That's a microwave and an oven, and below it's a full oven. Nice. Lots of storage space. Oh, and throughout most of the home, they've got speakers installed so you can have music. All right, we're going to go, I guess you kind of call this a sunroom because there's a lot of light. You got ceramic tile floor. That would lend itself to put a lot of plants in here because then it wouldn't hurt the wood floors. But just shooting out of the windows here, and again you got screens, so it's going to look a little distorted. It's just great, an amazing amount of space. And then from here, you go out to the deck. We already did the deck, so I'm not going to do that again, but it's a large deck. All right, as a point of reference, we came in the front door there and went to the left, went around to the kitchen, and this is living room. Again, the wood floors, lots of windows. If you like light, you're going to love this home. The fireplace, it is gas, large fireplace. And you know what? That is real stone. Look at that. That's not this facade stuff they do in a lot of new homes. That is that thick. Nice. Slate transom here. That's thick. Let's see. You've got a bathroom on this level. We'll go around the bathroom. There we go. So it's a half bath, of course. Nice half bath. Good detail. Look at all of the fit and finish here. Someone paid extra for that. I wonder if this was a model home. Huh. Might have been a model home. Okay, here's steps downstairs. We're going to do that in just a minute. Lots and lots of closets. One quick thing here. So this is your inside entryway to the garage. It's a 2-car, pretty large garage. It's a lot cleaner garage than my garage. And I think that ceiling is 20 feet tall. Just a really nice garage. I like the single door for a 2-car garage because you can get bigger vehicles in, where right now they do individual and you can only get it in to the size of the individual garage door. Very nice, very clean. We're gonna go downstairs. All right, next video, downstairs. Okay, just came downstairs. It's huge downstairs, about 2,000 square feet, same as the main level and the same as the upper level. There's a full bath down here, just to the left as you come down the stairs. Very nice size. Large area. This would make a great playroom, rec room for kids. And the neat thing is, because this is built on the side of a hill, you have a full walkout. because it's not buried under the ground like most basements are. Lots and lots of sunlight. Just take a quick pan of where we were. And coming around the side here, this is a bar. A very high-end, expensive bar. Those are barrels underneath it. Kind of cool. And then to the left of the bar is a den. And at one point, showing my foot here, there was some type of planter here or whatever, but it's not there anymore. And you've got a sink here. Fully functional sink. All right, so walking out, we go past the bar. Nice bar. And then here's something I really like. These are sliding doors, barn doors. And they slide to shut off the area. Now this is my favorite part of the entire home. This is a great movie theater. And that flag almost looks like the NATO flag. I'm an Army vet. My client's an Army vet, so there you go. And got some nice leather seats here. Watch movies down here. This is great. You put a lot more chairs in here. I even like the red color. And recessed lights in the ceiling. Just really great entertainment area. One thing also I need to mention is on the main level and down here, I'm just trying to look at the ceiling, there are speakers. Speaker there. And the hookup for everything, walking back to where I came down the stairs from upstairs, and instead of going left to the bathroom, I go straight. That's not it. I do like the color of these walls. And that is one of the biggest hot water heaters I think I've ever seen. It's massive. See if I don't easily see what the size is, but it's big. And then here, the electronic circuitry for all of the speakers throughout the home. You can hear it humming there. And then you got dual panel switches here. And you got lots of extra space here to add in more electrical, and everything is labeled. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Should do that in my home. And then the inside HVAC system is Carrier. Carrier is the best. There you go. Lots of wiring. The owner would have to spend time with you explaining what's what, but it's clearly got a lot of capabilities. Lots of insulation down here. That's the tour of the downstairs. Next and final tour will be upstairs. I'm upstairs, and I can now announce this is definitely was a model home. Look at all of the accents that were done here. Amazing. So you have two different entrances upstairs. You have this stairway, which is right next to the front door. If I turn around, you have another stairway down here, which is the living room. All right, let's start out the main entryway here. So when you come up, and again, we're going to go left. So here's one of 4 bedrooms upstairs. These are all very large bedrooms. Unbelievable. Got a good sized closet. And the bathroom is really pretty big. All right, upstairs, bedroom 1 we're leaving. Next one is upstairs, bedroom number 2. This is bedroom number 2, also a very large bedroom. Well, these closets are huge. The closets are as big as some condos. All right, so this is what we call a Jack and Jill arrangement with the full bathroom. And all the bathrooms in the house have the large ceramic tile, which is very nice. 2 sinks. Rest of the bathrooms in here. And then you got upstairs bedroom number 3 here. Also quite large. Let's just take a look at out the back window. There's screens here, so it's going to look a little distorted. The roof looks like it's in great shape. And ceiling fan. And then the largest is the principal bedroom. We can't say master bedroom anymore. This is huge. This is really as big as some homes. Massive. I like that bed. It's solid. Looks like mahogany. Could be oak. Don't know. Very large. You've got your tray ceiling here with the ceiling fan. Then you've got a sitting room here, which looks out front. Again, you got the screen on there, so it's going to look a little distorted. Just a real quick view here. And then lots of closets. I'm not going to open the closets, the people live here. You got your bathroom here. You got your ceramic tile again. Very nice. And you got a glass shower here. That's a clean glass shower. Then you have 2 sinks here. Nice, I like it. That's the tour.